Hey guys, so this is my redo of the MHC for March 2018. If you saw the first version of this, I died. And yeah, so I kind of wanted to do it again. So this is a very sped up version of it. So this is like on double speed or whatever. So yes, of course, as you can see, I started off by making some tools, basic things, as usual, the way you normally start. And I did notice that there was a tree that had somehow spawned halfway into the mountain, and all that was there were leaves, which was kind of weird, but yeah. So I decided that I was going to really get started on the first day and try to get as much done as I possibly could and try to get to the very top of the mountain. So I went ahead and made a couple of axes so that I could chop down a bunch of trees and try to get some apples and try to get a bunch of wood so that I can make some ladders. So that's what I'm doing right now, just trying to get as much wood as I possibly could. And I remembered from the first playthrough that there was a little hole and I didn't want to fall into it, so I put a nice little piece of dirt right there. So at this point I thought, you know, I should probably go ahead and start gathering some seeds so that I can make wheat and things like that, so that I will actually have something to eat this time. I wanted to get everything planted early so that I would hopefully have enough time for it to grow. Of course, it didn't want to give me a lot of seeds, which is kind of the same thing that happened the first time that I played it. But I did get a few. I've got 5 so far. There we go, the 6th one. And went ahead and finished chopping down some more trees and collecting seeds. So I decided to block off this water here so that it would kind of be out of the way, and thought, you know, I'll just kind of make a nice little garden right here. So had a little bit of extra dirt, and that was quite a drop, so I tried to stay away from that if I could, but I went ahead and gathered some more dirt so that I could make my crops right over here. And then it was time to make a hoe so that I could plant everything. Unfortunately, I didn't have a lot to plant, so just had to make do with what I had. And here we go. It is time to start making a bunch of ladders. And I mean a bunch of ladders. I wanted some torches so that I could maybe light up my garden a little bit, so I grabbed some charcoal and made some torches. So there we go. Get all of that lit up and block some of that off so that I wouldn't fall down, because that would have been very annoying. Alright, so here we go. It is time to start making my way up the side of the mountain. I had some trouble with the ladders, of course. And I ran out of ladders, and this is a little bit tricky, and I still made it, so that was a big risk right there, but I was still in day one, so I hoped it wouldn't matter too much. So at this point, I was just trying to get up as high as I possibly could. Lighten it up a little bit so that hopefully things wouldn't spawn. And this is the area that I ended up on. There's a nice little spider over there, so I decided to tackle that problem. There we go. And of course, by this time, the sun has gone down, the moon is up, and I am very high up in the world. And I obviously didn't know what I wanted to do. Had a bit of a lag issue when I was trying to eat my apple there, but everything was fine. I figured since I was up there, I should probably light it up a little bit more so that nothing else would spawn. Got a good look around while I was walking all over this area. And I finally found some iron. I say finally, but it didn't take me that long, actually. It's still the first day, and I found some iron. I was looking around to see if I could find any more anywhere close by. And I was trying to figure out my next move. And I thought, you know, maybe I should go over to that next area over there and... Well, I'm not looking at it now, but... I knew it would be kind of hard to get up there and get all of that iron and stuff that's up there, so I thought I would go across over there where all those things were spawned and make my way to higher ground from there. Oh, and I found some more iron. I was trying my best to be a little more efficient this time. So, got my shield ready to go. Got an iron pickaxe ready just in case I find some diamonds or some gold. And I thought about going back down, but I wasn't exactly sure where where my ladder was, so I didn't. Oh, and then somebody fell. Somebody got pushed off the cliff over there. I was just glad it wasn't me. So I decided I should probably go ahead and start grabbing some extra cobble since I would be bridging across. And I would need it. But I tried to stick with just cobble because I didn't want to, like, you know, get too much of these other different kinds of stones in my inventory, clogging up all the space. And of course, as you can see, things are burning, so it is the end of the first day. And since everything seemed to be gone, it was time to go ahead and bridge over. Whoops. Grab a little bit of stuff up there, just in case. And there's another place that needs to be bridged over, of course. It couldn't have been easy, could it? So there we go, made some stairs too. And of course, once again, there's a big gap. Yeah, I was pretty high up by this time, so it was kind of hard to deal with the lag. But I just needed a little extra stone so that I could bridge over here. And then it was pretty easy to get up to the next section. Well, I say easy, but I did have to do that a little bit right there. So I decided to grab that iron and try to make my way up as high as I could go. And it was around this point that I got a bunch of messages on my phone, and I'm about to pause it. And once I pause it, I forget that it was paused and that I wasn't recording. So I forgot to start back recording right here. And then I remembered that I needed to be recording all this when I moved over and saw those diamonds and realized I wasn't recording. So I kind of felt stupid, but whatever. It happens. So now I have to just get up there to the diamonds, and that's my diamond for a jukebox. So, of course, I couldn't figure out where it was. It's like, I know I saw it around here somewhere. Where are these stupid diamonds? But I can't seem to find them. And it seems to be getting dark again, so kind of wanted to find them before it got dark. Just having some trouble, and then I think I saw them. Yeah, right there. So there we go. Finally got some diamonds. And it was getting dark, so I kind of panicked a little bit. Wasn't sure what I wanted to do. But I noticed that this connected to another side. So I went over to that to get my redstone. Because I knew I'd need a pretty good bit of redstone for things like my redstone wiring and for my redstone lamp. And then of course I looked over there and realized that is where I died the first time that I played this. So yeah, that looked very familiar over there. That's where I fell. and killed myself. Yep. So I was looking for some more iron and maybe some gold over here on this ledge. But I wasn't finding any, and then I saw that skeleton and thought, you know, I should probably hide. Let's just hide. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm hiding and I'm kind of peeking over to see if the skeleton realizes that I'm here, and he doesn't, so yay. But he's still there, and it kind of freaks me out a little bit, so I'm just gonna jump down here and see if maybe I can make my way over to a different area. And that looks like a pretty good area right over there. So we're gonna bridge over again. See what we can find over here. Doesn't seem to be much. Bunch of spiders on the edge. Luckily we don't have to worry about those. I kind of saw some stuff over on a different section, but it's kind of far away. Do I want to risk it? Don't think so. So I guess I'm just gonna spend some time chilling on this ledge here. I wanted to see if there was anything below me that I could use. Closed up that spot so that nothing else could come in. And just kind of chilled for a few minutes. And decided, you know, hey, while I'm chilling here, why not cook up some iron? Because I figured I would probably need it since my pickaxe was about to break. So, of course, I just sat and watched the moon slowly head toward the horizon while waiting for my iron to smelt up, of course. And the sun's gonna be coming up soon. Daylight is finally starting to arrive. And the iron's almost done. Whew, that is quite a drop. There we go. Two days down. And I'm bridging over.